So in the video today, I'm going to be talking about mindfulness, and in particular, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 really effective techniques that are easy to use that you can start doing today to help you reduce your feelings of anxiety so that you can get back out there living your life in the best way. So what is mindfulness? Well, mindfulness is our ability to be fully present in the moment whilst being aware of what's going on around us and what's going on within us, and being able to observe that and accept that in a non-emotional way. So let's begin with the first technique. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you would have seen me talk about this a bit, and it's breathing. When we're feeling stressed and anxious and we're in our head a lot, we're thinking about the future or the past, then we get shallower breathing, we're in our head. And so breathing can be a really effective way to connect back with your body and to touch into how you're feeling and then to be able to influence that. So I've got a couple of videos on breathing. I talk about it. There's a breathing video here. I talk about it in this video here as well. But what you can do is just wherever you are, whether you're standing, sitting, you can just bring your awareness to your body, feel how your feet are on the ground, feel where your hands are, and you can just even place your hand on your chest and your belly, and you can just start to take some deep breaths and really notice the physical side, how it's filling up your lungs. Notice how your muscles are. Notice how your diaphragm's expanding. And you can just start breathing and just saying even to yourself, breath in, breath out, any way that you can bring yourself back to your body. And then you notice when you're breathing how you're back in that being present in the moment, that the worries that you have where you are right now, you're okay, you're safe. So it's a really quick way for anxiety in particular to bring some calmness. Now, the second tip is setting an intention. And the reason why this is quite powerful is because when we're feeling anxious, we feel out of control, and we're often not making decisions, or we don't have a direction. So actually by waking up and just asking ourselves, what's my intention for the day? Seeing what comes up for you. And it could be, my intention is to go about my day feeling calmer. My intention is showing up and feeling more confident, or it could be a specific goal, but it's about setting your intention. And this is something that you don't necessarily even just have to do at the start of the day. It could be you're about to have a phone call with someone. What's your intention for this conversation? What do you want to get out of it? It could be that you're going for a walk. What's the intention of how you want to feel at the end of it? There's so many ways that you can use this to really help you bring a sense of calm as you go about your day. So the third technique is something that I really like, and it's called savoring. And what it means is that often, again, when we're in our head, we're rushing around and we're not really connecting with what we're doing. And so by savoring, we are allowing ourselves to be present and really engaging in and enjoying what we're doing. So a really simple example of this is having a meal. So it could be you're drinking your cup of coffee and you're savoring it. You're eating your lunch and you're savoring it. And the way that you do this is by employing all of your senses. What does it taste like? What's the texture like? How does it feel in your mouth? What's the temperature? What does it look like? What does it smell like? And it really helps you to slow down. And I notice this particularly with eating, when I can rush. When I savor, I'm really being present and I'm really enjoying it. But remember, when you're savoring, it's using all the senses, and even describing it to yourself as you're savoring is another really effective way. Okay, so the fourth technique, again, is something that I do every day, and it's called a mindful pause. And so what it is, you could set a time in the day where you take even a minute or 5 minutes out to just sit and be present and connect with yourself and check in how you're feeling, how you are in your body, and then again, making a decision about how then you want to go back out into your day. So I do that at midday, but again, you could pick a time when you do that. It could connect with something else you do. So it could be as you're cleaning your teeth. It's another easy way where you can connect and have that mindful pause. So the fifth technique I really like as well, which you can probably tell I like all of these techniques, but it's about going for a mindful walk. So we know walking's fabulous anyway. It makes us feel better. It's great for reducing anxiety. But the way we have a mindful walk is we're, again, being really present and really observant about as we go about our walk. Ways to do this are, as you're going for a walk, you could be describing it in your mind as if you're telling a friend about your walk, or you could choose one element like the flowers that you see around you and you're describing them. A really cool way that I do it, that I love, is I take photos. I'm always looking out for beautiful things to photograph. I call it capturing the beauty I see. And when I do that, I really remember my walks. I'm really being present, and I just feel so joyful and peaceful when I do that. And the sixth and final mindfulness technique to help with anxiety is meditation. And one of the most common and well-known ones is a body scan meditation, where you scan your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. It's a really effective way to connect in and get into that mindful state. Now, you can find them on the Calm or the Headspace app, or there's lots on YouTube. I haven't created one myself, but I do have one that's kind of similar called autogenic training, where you're telling your body to relax in various stages. And I find that super helpful to help me feel calmer, and I use it with my clients as well to help them feel calmer. So I'm providing that in the link below so that you can access it and see if it helps you too. So there you have it, the 6 mindfulness techniques that you can use right away to help you reduce your anxiety. And if you have any other tips on mindfulness techniques that can help with anxiety, please share them below, because I'm always interested to learn more. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video. And yeah, have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye.